Getting a little bit more sun. I'm glad I brought my shades with me, because I am definitely going to want them later on. Well, it looks like my bike is cut off again on me. You don't. There we go. There we go. I swear that said 4.5 miles there just a second ago. Good morning. Boy, lots of little skinny houses up there. 4,000 square foot stacks. Man, this has got to be a full-time maintenance job down here. That is really, really nice. Really nice. Yep, more tennis courts. Oh yeah. Ooh, recumbent bike. Lay back and read your paper while you're riding. There we go. Good morning. Those look like fun. Not that this is pretty much fun too. Okay. Oh, I wonder what goes straight down here. Morning, folks. Here we go. Huh? Yeah. All right. Yeah, people trying to travel around. Yeah, but that fella looked like he was a little bit stoned. Not that I would know anything about that, but that's what I've heard people look like. Alright. More and more walking people. Okay. See if we can do a quick pass here. There we go. Oop. Yep. Some of these bike guys seems like they don't have bells. They just say on your left, on your left. Yeah, and I guess that would make sense. Why have the extra weight of a bell when you don't really need to carry around all that extra weight? Yep, there they go, back again. Okay. upon something here. No telling where that might be. I'm sure they'll tell us what's going on. We'll zip up this hill. Yeah. Oh man, gonna make me work here. Look at all of this. Think the water gets up this high when it really floods? It doesn't look like it has.
This is really cool, isn't it?
It's amazing. I had thought about or wondered why Charlotte didn't have something like this, because it seems like all the real cities in the world have got some kind of a greenway, and here it is. That looked like one of them big old 29-inch bikes there. Archdale Drive. Okay. Pretty good there. They've got a tremendous assortment of bridges around here. I don't believe I've seen one exactly like this. Nice wooden handrails and mountain biking summer clubs. I guess there's got to be places around here to go mountain biking. It would seem like those ski resorts would turn some of their slopes into mountain biking things for the summer. I bet they do that already. Uh-oh. Maybe going into pedal assist number 1. Thank you very much. Didn't make a good noise there, but that's all right.
You can see where some of these come in.
Yep.
That's the actual Greenway down there.
Yep. No trespassing. Oh, this is a big goat. That doesn't sound tremendously good. Hey there, old puppy. What's going on there? Looks like it's all empty. Ain't no telling what's happening with that. Big giant water container. Yeah, that was a good little come up for air and come out for air and check it out. Looks like they probably got some nice restrooms down there.
Yes, it's that.
Sugar Creek wastewater treatment plant. Here, I've always wanted to come down here. Woo. Well, that was good. Get a little information from the locals about what the heck is going on out here. All of this, you can look at the maps, but what you see when you look at the maps is outdated already. And so really the only way to find out what's going on, I guess they probably have some local blog or something that tells you what's happening with the newest parts of the Greenway, but that's a good way to do it right there. Just chat with the locals. And this is pretty good. Here we go, hey, little baby. Okay. Yep. Right down by the Charlotte wastewater plant. Yeah. Ivola Road, goodness gracious. We are really going all the way across town here. Oh yeah. Here we go. Hey there. Okay, that's the big discharge there. Evidently. Yeah. Old Sugar Creek. Sure didn't smell like sugar years ago. Woo! Yeah. See a little sprinkle coming out of the trees. That's nice. Get a little ride through. Yeah. Okay, that's another one of them little skinny bikes. I believe I'll get a little pedal assist going up the hill here. Thank you very much. And that's about all I needed right there. Ivola Road up that way. Okay. Man, looks industrial over there. I guess that's the waste treatment plant, as they call it. This is just some of the easiest stuff you can do on one of these e-bikes. You don't really need to use the pedal assist. You don't really need to use the throttle. You can just do it like a regular bike, and just the few times that you do need some, got some local wildlife up here. Watch out for. Good, but even the few little places where you do need a little pedal assist, I believe I'll turn some on right now. Not too much. Yeah, I think that's what the guy said was stay right.
Yeah, just stay right near the creek.
Yeah, here we go. All right. It's just, whoa, it's a mess. There we go. Well, we know that this part of it does flood then from time to time. There we go. Okay. Yep. That's the nice thing about these. You can just put it in a gear. You're not really having to pedal. And let's see if I can go up here and get a little of that mud off of my tires. That was probably good enough. Oh yeah. Getting mud off your tires there, Tiny? Uh-huh. There we go. Good morning. Hey, puppy. That dog wanted to come and play there a little bit. I could tell that lady had a firm handle on her dog, though. But you sure don't want that kind of stuff. I mean, dogs are supposed to be nice. They're supposed to be man's best friend. I guess that's the way that he shows his love, though. Or she. Woo-hoo! Going too fast, going too fast. Gonna slow down a whole bunch. Here we go. Hello. Yep, looks like this all floods down in here, too. I don't believe I need any pedal assist. Okay. There we go. Okay. This is all very nice. Look at this. Man. I wonder if you could kayak down that thing. That would be I guess it would have to be on a pretty rainy, after a good rain, because I'm sure some of that is way, way too low, way, way too rocky. I have to catch up with these folks. Whew, making me work a little bit there. All right. There we go. These things sort of remind me of something that would be at the beach. Yeah, it looks like they've got faults. They've got fake grass over there. Maybe it's a putting green. I guess that's a good way to deal with that. Man, look at all these things. Ooh, there's some nice wisteria over there. There's that, I wonder if it's that wisteria over there. Woohoo! That looks pretty nice. Okay, quick off and back on. There we go. Back in action. Oh yeah. Up to 17. Okay. Getting down there. We'll go ahead and get me a little power. Still on 100%. Okay. Okay.
Good place to go.
Well, now that we've seen it, I wonder how it's like. I wonder how early that James K. Polk place opens up.
Yeah, right. Check that out.
Because that would be good just to show up there.
It's like our own little Lincoln viaduct here.
Yeah.
The e-bike viaduct.
Yeah.
Look at this. We're starting to get into the skirts of working Charlotte.
Yeah. Look at this. Well, this is, looks like they're saying that this is closed here.
So I guess this is the thing that's supposed to connect eventually.
So this was not the way to go yet. This one just connects up to some neighborhoods, and it will eventually hook up to an additional part of the trail system heading up north. But we got a little heads up on what's going on here. If we go down this way, then we'll be able to get on the main part of the trail. And a fella told us to stay right and we would go where we wanted to go, but evidently that was not a right we wanted to take. And here we go. E-Bike Earth and our inaugural ride on the Charlotte Greenway, the Little Sugar Creek Greenway. Lovely March morning. We started out about 10 o'clock and it was pretty much foggy and damp. Had a good rain last night to keep down the pollen, but didn't dampen our ride at all here this morning. We are, if I can pump my way up this hill. That's the idea. When you're riding an e-bike, you always want to be in the lowest gear when you're going up a hill. I've seen some people do this and they want to be riding in third or fourth gear and just put the pedal assist way up. Well, that's crazy. That's not the idea. Put it in the lowest gear. When you need some assistance, turn on the pedal assist. There we go. Always be in the lowest gear before you turn on the pedal assist. You can start out in any gear you want to, but really the best way to look at something like this is you just want to ride it like it's a bicycle. Back by the beach houses here. at that. They've got a parking garage there. How about that? Stair 501. Looks like they got a swimming pool over there. Probably jump off the balcony right there and land in that thing. Not me, but you could. And yeah, let's see where this one leads us now. .9, 13, 14. We'll go ahead and break it on down, break it on down. And here we go. Yeah, pretty nice. Boy, I bet this would be baking in the summertime. All the reflection of the heat right there. And it's one heck of a retaining wall they have. It's doing a good retaining job though. Not one little bit of that stuff is unretained. Go. I believe we're going to go with a little pedal assist number 1. Okay. There's a little scent of that Little Sugar Creek. But that's to be expected. All this newly planted grass out here, I guess this must be a new section that has just opened here. And so just not very many people around here. It's like we got a little shortcut thing going on around here. Let me go on across here. We'll do it just like that. Now everybody seems to be going way over here to the left. Looking good to me. That's where I really love the pedal assist, because you got the power. You're not going to have a problem with your wheels slipping in the mud. Oh yeah. Now I wonder. Hello again. Here we go. Back under Tyvold Road again. We'll give the Tyvold Road 2 dings there. And you look at all of this and it's frightening to think what water would be like down here after a real big storm. Okay. Well, this is really something here. There's an old car and a couple of old gas burners up there. Yeah, that's what'll happen to them. A lot of them old gas burners just gonna end up like that when people decide to go electric. Okay. Well, we're not really sure where we're going here. But that's the great thing about exploring is you can't really get lost because you're exploring. Okay. Greenway users must keep straight ahead. All right. You're not invited to go down to the Greenway or off the Greenway over into the Sugar Creek wastewater treatment plant. Just gotta wonder what all the stuff is down here. This is another nice thing about an e-bike, is you can just stand up and do a little thumb throttle. I don't have to pedal at all. I can just ride in style. It's good to do this every once in a while, I think, just to stretch your legs out a little bit. I don't want to wear that seat out, so we'll just keep on going here. Mountain biking summer camps. That looked like that was probably a mountain biking spot right there. There we go. Back over the creek. Let's see what we can do. We'll just get some assistance to right there, and here we go. Oh yeah. Amazing to think you used to be able to go fishing in there, or actually keep fish that were there. Now here's a place that we have been before, and I remember heading on up here. Hello. And we'll just pedal assist our way on up the hill here. And I can actually pedal assist too if I want to boost myself up a little bit. There we go. Gear up a little bit. Don't need that pedal assist right now. Gear right down. We'll do that. Stay right there, looking good.
Yeah. Go ahead. You got it.
Yep, shade sounds good to me. There we go. Back out on the Greenway. Yeah. And this was Park Road Park here. There is huge amounts of water holding capabilities there. Looks like it'd be fun as hell to ride around. It's all cement. It's a big cement bowl down in there. You could get going really fast and go up on the sides. Man, that would be a ride there. Here. Watch out for these crazies. go. I think there probably are folks who do ride their bikes too fast out here. Well, not. Can't say what's too fast. Who ride very quickly. Getting my mirrors all set up here. There we go. And going along. No need for a pedal assist. There we go. Oh, that was good. Got a little smack in my belly. Had a little bit of a sugary drink. Yep, all the way down at the bottom. There it is. See people out here running, and they look like they're about to die. But guess it's good for them. Well, I know it's good for them. There we go. Good morning. There's a happy rider. Let's see what we can do here now. Oh yeah. Boy, look at the nice scenery down here. It's good to have the e-bike earth out here. Doing our thing. Okay. That looks like a mountain bike trail up there. I don't believe we'll be going on that one anytime soon. Would be my guess. Hey, puppy. All right. We're going up here. There it is. Oh yeah, here's where the old junker gas burners are. See, Tiny, that's what's going to happen to them all. They'll get turned into sculptures like that. Man, I wonder if they'll just leave those there, turn them into a monument to old technology. Yep. There we go. Road that is. That's a big 4-laner out there. It's hard to keep track of where you are when you're riding on these greenways that just cut across everything. Let's build up a little speed here. Well, that was about all I was doing. I believe we'll gear down, lowest gear, start to use the pedal assist. That's the way to do it. I could put it up to pedal assist 5 and be in 5th gear, but that wouldn't make any sense at all. There's a nice piece of art. Look at the size of that one. Whew. Doesn't say who the sculptor was for that. We'll check it out on the way back. Okay, looks like something's going on up here. This is another good place where they really should put trails, is down all of these power lines like this. That is a huge area that they maintain all the time. They have to keep it cut. Why not turn it into a place where you can bike or hike? Although it's probably not the safest thing in the world for your health to be riding under power lines like that. Okay, well there's the local John Law. Let's see if he's gonna... Whoop! There's a vehicle coming this way. I'll get the heck out of the way. Oh, that was just a turnaround. Okay. Oh, that's Tyvola. I've been out Tyvola many a time. There we go. Looks like Brian's wanting to go up that crazy trail right there. Well, I wonder what's going on over across the street over there. Okay. Definitely going to go up into a high pedal assist here. Yeah. There we go. Well, here's where we ended up. Looks like it's more of a trail here. I don't know where this goes, but I guess we...
How about that?
Yeah, let's go. I guess we can find out where it goes. They obviously don't want any large vehicles driving around in here. No gas burners allowed, thank you very much. Now, I don't know where the heck we are here. Yeah, let's just ride up this road here and see what the heck happens. Yeah, people may be careening down this road here too, so watch out. Okay, well, this was a nice little addition. Wish they had about 100 miles of this road like this around here. That would be fun. Looks like we're on the back end of the barbed wire. A lot of please don't come down here sort of a thing. Well, I don't know. That was pretty cool. How about that?
Let's go up that other road.
Say what?